你要一直陪着我，等我长大了就娶我，然后一辈子都在一起啊。
一言为定。
君生无一生，君未变而无已老。
This scene comes from an anime, Monster List. The story tells the sad love story between a human boy called Feng and dragon princess. Love between human beings and elves. Is it destined to end like this? The girl who played in the sea all day was third princess. Because she was the youngest daughter of the Dragon King, all the elves in the Dragon Palace were spoiling her. When she felt lonely, she would make unreasonable demands.
人家想要个弟弟，弟弟给我生一个吧。
But the old Dragon King couldn't give birth. Little princess who was rejected cried loudly. But the people on this shore were suffered. The crying caused that tsunami almost destroyed all fishing boats. Villagers who were already poor, even fish couldn't be caught now. Everyone thought they didn't offer sacrifices to the sea. That's why the Dragon King was angry, but no one wanted to send their children out. So, they all focused on Feng, the only orphan in the village, under the pretext of saving the village. Then threw Feng into the sea. It happened to be picked up by the bored little princess.
你就是我的童养夫吗？
After swallowing a strange bead, Feng can breathe underwater.
给我嫁妆，我要出嫁。
And also inexplicably became the little husband of the third princess. Although the two guys didn't know what the little husband means, but promised to be together forever. When little princess grew up, Feng would marry her. But the longer two of them were together, the inferiority complex in Feng's heart became stronger and stronger. He wanted to be better. Until one day they met a Taoist. Feng decided to follow the Taoist to learn magic. Little princess also hoped that Feng would become better. Promised him to wait here for him to come back. Just she had sense of lost inexplicably. 3 years passed quickly. She saw Feng again. Little princess almost couldn't recognize Feng. Just found that Feng was taller. Every day whenever he had a chance, he would secretly come out and accompany the little princess, and gave the princess a name called Sanyuan. 5 years passed. Feng could even hold the little princess with one hand. But this time, he came with a fox elf named Jiayua. She claimed to have known Feng in her previous life. She was close with Feng. The little princess became jealous and cried. It was strange that the tears of the dragon what fell on the ground did not disappear. They turned into beads. Jiayua early heard that the tears of dragons would become a solid. It could even cure all diseases if swallowed it. But as a Taoist, Feng couldn't care about these, because then he will go to the battlefield. So he came back to say goodbye to little princess. Little princess who didn't know what war was felt that Feng seems to be farther and farther away from herself. At that time, the war always happened between humans and elves. If you went to the battlefield, you would almost die, although Feng miraculously survived. Senior apprentice had died. This made Feng realize that he was only a human. He may lose his life in an accident at any time, although dragon tears could cure all diseases, but still couldn't bring the dead back to life.
阿峰，你有变得更优秀吗？我们的未来会变得更好吗？
Because of the words of little princess, Feng got a terrible idea in his mind. That was to use the tears of the dragon to extract the legendary elixir of life. In this way, the limit of human lifespan could be exceeded. Since then, Feng never left little princess. Go to the crowded market together, appreciated the lanterns that lit up the night sky during the lantern festival. Let's spend a lot of money to eat and drink together, sitting together on the grass. Watch the fireflies that only exist in the hot summer. Many years passed. No one knew how long they had been with each other. Feng also changed from a Taoist to a Taoist leader. From a teenager to a grizzled old man. He had been researching medicine and finding a way to live forever. The promise with the dragon princess. He only remembered these. Today also happened to be the birthday of little princess. It's a pity that the appearance of little princess hadn't changed a bit, but he was too old to walk.
我喜欢和你在一起玩，喜欢你陪着我，那我一定能爱上你。可是怎么办？我还没来得及长大，还没来得及爱上你，你就已经……
小公主，阿 风没能守住，对不起，下辈子我再来做你的童养父吧。
下辈子阿峰真的来自阿峰吗？
The dragons. Tears piled on the ground. Little princess also cried and fainted. Ironically, Feng exhausted his whole life and failed to refine the elixir of life. 100 years of dragons was 1 year old. 100 years of humans was 1 life. Some people really only met once in a lifetime. I thought even if Feng have to wait little princess for 10,000 years, Feng would wait definitely.